Greetings everyone, and right here for another 3 replay. It's on top right side as the green allies, who's actually chosen random. We have GreeeeeeeenAlert. Spawn bottom left side as the red Soviets, or random Soviets. We got VenoM. So random v random, allies versus Soviets. Soviets probably the most difficult faction to play out of the 3, or at least successfully. They're actually not, I would say, they're not difficult in the fact that it's hard to control them, they're difficult in the fact that they're a bit of the underdog when it comes to series. We got a doggo here and one bear right there. 2 bears. Peacekeeper there, dog heading out to sea, the sea dog. Multiple bears there, we got 3 bears. And looks like 3, 4, perhaps 5 conscripts. Yep, those are 5 conscripts. Some bit more. Over here, Sea Dog. And now we do have another ore refinery going on up. Got a war factory here, maybe for a sickle too. There's a good number of conscripts coming on out. Handful of peacekeepers as well. Garrison's garrison. Maybe with garrison with peacekeepers. Another sea dog there. Bears and conscripts pushing forward. Of course, garrison can be cleared out and out. Soviets actually have probably the best garrison clearing tool with the Molotovs. Here comes a sickle. Needs to jump on in. Does pulls out the shields. Jumps right there. Does get outside the garrison, but problem is, nice bears there. Roars, good number of roars there. Peacekeepers are very vulnerable to Molotovs if they are in shield mode. It instantly kills them. Riptide here, a great advancement there by the Soviet player. Got the Hydra or Riptide taking a bit of damage there. MCV advancing, trying to crush himself. A couple conscripts becomes roadkill. Squish, squish, squash, squash. We do have this Riptide here. Jumps to low ground. I think he also maybe gets stuck there for now. The fleet jump is relatively quick. Got a terror drone there. Trying to torch down the oil refinery. Vindicator online. Bombs the garrison. Does fleet jump to low ground once again. The other one has fleet jump over there. This one maybe just stuck. The bears are existing. Power or wall swings there. The bears could just simply sit on where the expansion's going to be. The expansion's built. That seemed like built pretty quickly. Maybe communicate on up. I don't see a second MCV on the field. And the garrison does get clean on up. Oil derrick took some damage, but we'll be fine enough for now. A pair of bullfrogs got a terror drone and sickle. Terror drone advancing. Wall segments going on up. Or a wall segment, I should say. Maybe realizing you can probably park a unit on top of the segments there to prevent any crossing. I think the Riptide may be doing that as well. It's hard to say, honestly. Down south, we do have a reactor there. Getting hit by torpedoes. It's probably a good idea not to pull out reactors out on the water because of the Riptide torpedoes, making it far more effective against them. Sea Dog there. Riptide does snare himself a Riptide, however the torpedoes still firing away as well as 50 cal. Oh, that got Tesla core there, did not save the reactor. But the super reactor at least on the field, so he has plenty of power at the moment. Do you need a reactor to get out of barracks? Can't remember actually. So may still need to rebuild that. Sickle here is quite damaged. I wonder if that's the sickle that was wounded earlier. No, that's probably the one that the fleet jumped first. Apollo here, we got a MiG. And there goes the Apollo. Apollo, a little bit too much flak there. There could be set javelin troops inside this garrison. Nothing inside the civilian structure. Maybe worth it just at least keep one conscript in there at all times. Yep, there is 5 javelin troops there. Mig Cook goes on down, drops a terror drone. It gets on the garrison, the oil derrick is going on down. Both players are at 3 refinery income. We do not have heightened clearance. And so if you're heading up north to this expansion, looks like. Barracks here, gonna need a handful of conscripts. Sorry, I got a little bit too much music in my head. Good ambient music in Valor 3. We do have the number of multi-gunner turrets here, and 2 load up, or multi-gunner IFVs, load up, 2 of them will load up shotguns. I cannot speak right now. Bullfrog does get shielded a little bit there. Bit of a bombing run there. Got 1 hammer tank here. Does dismount one of the peacekeepers. Also trying to focus it down. Bit damage on the aircraft. Hammer tank taking a bit of a pounding. And this Riptide will be going down as well. Didn't see any of the weapons for those Riptides. Even some machine guns could be very nice for the hammer tanks. So that's a different Tesla coil. Wasn't the other one right here? Or maybe I'm going crazy. I think he repositioned his Tesla coil, which means he sold it off. Nice roar there, the bear being unbearable. Bear is quite damaged. Does get himself another javelin troop. Vindicator's bomb came on in, destroys a pair of the hammer tanks, and the last bit of hammer tanks are a trap. Though I never could tell if they can creep around some stuff. Not like they're moving anywhere. Gun blades, straight forward, bit of damage there on the multi-gunner IFV. And gun blades were fine and does save the hammer tank. Indicators coming for a bomb run, taking up the Tesla coil. Managed to survive. Oh, maybe more than have a extra bomb? I thought that was enough Vindicator to take out a Tesla coil. Maybe I'm just mistaken. You guys going to start repairing it up. Still with no clearance at the moment. That could be heightened clearance there. That seems like been a little bit too slow for anything else. Vindicator goes down. Does not crash into the Tesla coil. I'm not sure. Where did that crowd shot? Right there. Ore collector is frozen. Looks like the ore collector will start to chill out. There we go. Ore collector's been retasked on the ore refinery. Combat engineer heading to the central observation post, which is currently controlled by Green. Observation post has been obtained. Red's going for a naval yard. Number of twin blades here, as well as the MiGs. 4 Vindicators, which means no Apollos in the air. MiGs have full air superiority. Oh. Desolate airstrike there. Or Prospector does escape on out of there. Or find it going on up. Maybe a Sting right here. Still got a Sea Dog up here. And down the corner, pair of Dolphins actually. No clearance just yet. I just don't think. Wait. Is it 1 bar or 2? Does that actually mean there's actually heightened clearance? Am I crazy? I can never remember the prospectors. I don't see, only one. This is bugged out there, but only one, no clearance just yet here. Prospector going on down. Hydrofoil. The cool sub just needs to resubmerge and be just fine. Cool subs are just fine at the moment. Got Apollo back here. He does another airport. Got some sadistic dolphins here. Or we're finally seeing better days. Tesla coil going on up. Probably was recently bombed again. Two cool subs. No, three cool subs here lurking about. Does get some ultra torpedoes here, but there's a bunch of misses. Got caught up on the refinery, I think, all the times. Sells off everything. With three cool subs there, he was prone to lose everything either way, so probably a good idea to dispose of it. You can bring forward the prospector, get it healed on up, deploy it, and then sell it. The refinery itself goes down there. 3 MiGs flying about, or 3 Apollos. 2 MiGs get a couple bursts there. Multi-gunner turret here, on fire. But itself still seems pretty healthy, so I think the fire is a little bit overdone. Mostly does... Green does recapture the observation post and does re-protect it once again. Let's see, do you have a battle lab going on up? Maybe for Apocalypse 6? No, V4s, probably. Pyro Blast there, freezes the barracks. Flak Tower trying to be established, but low on power. Refinery gets bombed. Got these Apollos pushing the way forward. Vindicators come for a bombing run here. Do have 1 flak tower and a full squadron of MiGs. Got some free shots there. Multi-gunner IFE suits get some damage there. Does lose a MiG. Dreadnought. Athena coming on in. Dreadnought nails the Athena twice, but I think that shrunken state would cause damage resistance to, or damage reduction to activate. Just some wall segments here. Desolator strike there. Still wounded sickle from the beginning of the game, so exists. Apollo's straight forward. Looks like one of the MiGs went down. None of the Apollos went down. Another Dreadnought's a little bit exposed. Needs to get some bullfrogs pulled out here. Trying to go for some flak towers. Give his opponent a bit of flak. MiGs going for the Apollos. One of the MiGs do go down. And the Dreadnought does escape out towards the bullfrogs there. Another bullfrog there. MiGs push way forward. MiGs do all for splash damage. So the Apollos go down. 3 of the Apollos went down. Not sure what the Vindicators may have went. There's a pair of Crowcopters who may have lost the Vindicators at one point in time. Dreadnought. Prime Shore Bombardment. Got some Athenas online. Cryogeddon. There's 4 Vindicators. Flak Tower there does get frozen a little bit. Did not get, or chilled. Didn't get frozen until now, so missed time bomb run there. Oh, that Vindicator may be out of ammo as well. Oh, we got the Athena cannon online. Shrinks the Dreadnought. Those Cryocopters quite damaged. One of the MiGs go down. Is that another Dreadnought up here? Nope, one of the coolest subs still alive. Looks like a good number of coolest subs still alive. He could deploy a Crusher Crane to crush them. But right now they are at least providing some good coverage. One thing has to go down. Dreadnought still not shrunken. Meg gets shot down. Flak Tower firing away. Flak Tower does go down. No bullfrogs over here. Low power for the Soviet player. Going for another reactor. Refinery goes down there. Ore collector's still alive. It's always a good idea to have a backup. He does have a Crusher Crane here, so he can crush it. Sea Dog has finally gone down. Soviet player is not going for some fortifications there. The Allied player has some, but there's a bit of a hole there. Garrison getting hit. Vindicator trying to finish off that Dreadnought does not lose Vindicator either. Garrison get cleared on out. Refiner's taking some damage there. Dreadnought shots. This volley here, even with the shield, does not connect the refinery. Next volley will probably take out the refinery. Does shrink down the Dreadnought. Of course, the shrunken reduced damage from the rockets means it survived. No ore collector there. I think he still has an ore collector over here somewhere. If he does have that one still available, send it down south. Refinery has gone down. Mirage tanks online. Oh, Desolator strike. Got a bunch of multi-gunner turrets, a handful of trees, and a Athena cannon assaulting this area. Bullfrogs may have been before brought them in. Twin blades as well. Gets good volume in the prospector. Most of the bullfrogs went down, and now the twin blades getting shot up as well. Yep, just 4 trees there, nothing to be suspicious about. V4 firing some barrages from the low ground, very nice. More V4s being summoned on in. Yep, just a handful of trees here. Oh, looks like the Athena cannon, I think got elite or heroic there. Either way, went down to the V4s, we've now obviously won. Shrunken bullfrogs here cause some issues. And does take the Dreadnought there, shrunk it down first before bombing it. Cryocopters. MiGs against cryocopters. Vindicators here as well. And MiGs starting to fall back now. Some flak towers here provide some escort when the MiGs do go down. Vindicant does avoid the barrage. Another cryocopter goes down. And so does Ore Refinery. Ore Refinery still has 19,000 funds remaining. Aquila, Dreadnought. Get a bit of barrage there. One of the MiGs gets shot down. Apollo's pursuing. Shrunk down. Nope, no shrunk down. Just a regular bomb run on the Aquila and multi-gunner turret to finish off the Dreadnought. Navy Yard deploying field. He does have max clearance, of course, the Mirage tanks. So aircraft carriers can be brought on out, but he needs to go some assault destroyers first. Cool sub, about to get knocked out. First one is probably assault destroyer. That's why I can go for some aircraft carriers. Two cool little subs there. Good number of hydrofoils. And looks like level 3 satellite. And there goes all the wall segments. And it looks like we do have a prospect there with a cash run onto it. I don't know what those Vindicators were doing. Does not take out the V4, the second V4 there, since he wasted some bombs. Maybe split at the veterancy would have saved him, but I'm not sure what went on there. Blah. A number of flak in this region. Dreadnought not pushing his way forward. Cool subs advancing. Not a full wolf pack, but it will do. Ultra torpedoes fired away. Assault destroyer taking some hits there. And got some good damage from that assault destroyer. We do now have the Iron Curtain now being pulled on the field. AMP missile firing away. Hits a good number of the bullfrogs. Four cool subs pushing way forward. Does Iron Curtain. 3 of the cool subs there. That this entire flank gets lost with those cool subs there. Aircraft carriers, Riptides need to keep running away. The assault destroyer could draw some fire. And this is not going to push forward with any more of the cool subs. I guess the Iron Curtain has worn off. Got a nice wolf pack of them going. Kirov's deployed on field, going for the refinery. This ore mine, however, is fully depleted. Sells off the structure. Cool subs push forward once again. Assault destroyers are quite damaged. First assault destroyers on the field. Down south. Bit of something. Do have now a cryo getting deployed on the field. Destroys the flak tower there. And ore collector is frozen. Some of the ore refinery is not frozen. Athena can get some good damage there. EMP missile does connect on these Aquila subs before they fully submerge. Number of allied aircraft went down there. Bullfrogs going to start falling back. These last remaining cool subs are falling fall back now. Another naval yard there, so he's going to maybe try to really deploy out the cooler subs. Desolator strike and the sea. And looks like the ore refinery goes down once again. There's still 16,000 funds there. This one's being depleted. This one is depleted. This one is depleted. This one up here is still has 4,000. So the server player is starting to run low of income. He needs to get this ore refinery up and going. But may need to hold off until the next Iron Curtain Dreadnought gets hit. Multi-gunner turret there. And does go down there. This Athena cannon is fully heroic. Does see one last Dreadnought shot. Got a pretty good line of units here. Apollo someone gets shot down there. Another EMP missile. It's the Finland Bullfrog. This is all the cool subs to avoid it. Iron Curtains of these two. Looks like the weapon jammer is still active. It's a pretty good wolf pack of Kulos here. 6 of them looks like. Going for another naval yard. Good number of terror drones out at sea. That looks like the max level satellites once again. They've got it done back here. Maybe a good idea to set up a firing line of a cool sub and start activating ultra torpedoes. Those range is infinite. Ultra torpedoes firing away. Connects on. Took out 2 Riptides and Hydrofoil. Very nice. Good number of repair drones coming forward as well. Gained some good amount of repairs there. Another round of ultra torpedoes there. Takes out some more of the Riptides. Hydrofoil's going to go on down. Some of these cool subs going down to the Athena cannon. And now these are cool subs heading back to the north. Subs start pushing forward, trying to hit this aircraft carrier. Another double level 2 Desolator airstrike there. EMP does not connect with any cool subs this time. It looks like the Riptide or Hydrofoil went down there to the Desolator as well. We got some people out there, some sort of defense structure. Somehow maybe could be Chronos here, could be from multi-gun turret. EMP connects on the MCV, gets some damage there. And now, Ultra Torpedoes pushing forward. He may have splashed himself a little bit there, but he's trying to save his MCV from being bombed. Does avoid the damage. 2 of the aircraft carriers are now fully heroic. Iron Curtain is now available. This may be the last moment for the Soviet player. Bullfrog is going to be thrown away. Mirage takes pushing forward. He does use a Chronosphere on the MCV this time, and onto a Terror drone. Now the cool sub's going down. Black Hole armor causing issues. Sells off that wounded naval yard. Turns out the black hole armor before the dreadnought barrage came on in. Many more levels of efficiency now being on the way. Sulfur does take upon our barrage from the destroyers. Dreadnought block. For the naval yard here before repairs. Very nice. Ultra torpedoes raining on in. EP missile does connect from the dreadnought. And the allied player is going to pull out a victory now, and the allied player has won the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.